Have you ever wondered how different Java classes work together to form a complete application? Hi, this is Dilip Kumar, and in this video I am going to combine multiple Java codes, controllers, services, repositories and build a functional program. We'll go step by step through each part and see the final output in action. This is perfect if you're learning Java and want to see how backend components interact in a real-world example. So let's dive in and bring the code to life. For this video, I am using a code editor known as VS Code. I have already saved the required files in my file manager, so let's open it now. And here we see Java codes in which I have saved my files, so let's see them. Here we see various files like borrow book, renew book, travel planning and etc. So let's open the file borrow book. So in borrow book we have many files, and let's see other files too. We have many files in other files too. So let's begin with our first project, that is borrow book. So let's open borrow book. So we have five files known as book.java, bookcopy.java, library member.java, main java and program1.java. So in these five files, the first four files are not executable. They just compile, but they do not show any output due to the lack of main function, and the last file, that is program1.java, shows an output. So let's open the first file, which is book.java, and let's copy it and paste it in our VS code. Let's see whether it runs or not. So I am creating like program.java and I am pasting the code here. So let's check whether it gets run or not. And yes, you see here, could not find or load main class. So in this code you find there is no main class, so we don't find the output here. It's the same with all the cases we find in other codes too. And let's see the second one. We don't have any main class here, just we have a title name book copy. So this is the reason the code doesn't run and show you the output. The only code that shows the output is the program1.java, because let's see, we have a main function in this program. So let's check. And yes, see, here we find the main function. So this makes the program to run and compile. So now let's copy this and paste it in our VS code. I am creating new folder, borrow book.java, and I am removing the old code and pasting out the new code. So let's run it now. And yes, you see the output here, and the output shown is the book copy marked as taken by Alice. Book data structures and algorithm has been borrowed. Alice successfully borrowed the book, recording that Alice borrowed the book. So we have successfully completed our first file, that is borrow book. And now let's close this and let's repeat the same process with all the other codes remaining. So I'll again move to the file explorer and now come back, and now I'm choosing renew book. So as I said, the book, the main, without the main function the program doesn't compile. So directly let's move into the program2.java, which has a main function, so it gets run. So we can see here the main function in program2.java. Let's copy the code and paste it in our VS code. So I'm creating another file, renew book.java, and yes, remove the old code and paste out the code. So let's run this, and yes, you see output here. So the output we get here is book design patterns in Java has been registered in the library. Book copy marked as taken by Tirumala. Tirumala successfully borrowed the book design patterns in Java. So let's close it. And So the reason why Java code runs here is due to the main function. So let's compile the other two programs too. So let's move on to the other one, that is travel planning. Open it. So we know the first two codes doesn't work. So let's move on to the program 3.java and copy it. And let's move to VS Code and let's create another file. Let we name it as traveling.java. So remove the old code and paste out the code here and let's run it. So yeah, and yes, here you see a output which I will highlight it. So client starts planning travel, itinerary set Hyderabad to Delhi, calculating optimal travel route calculation completed, travel object is destroyed after planning. So yes, we have completed successfully three codes, and now let's move on to the another one. And yeah, method population. So let's move on to the main Java function. So we know the remaining Java programs doesn't run. So let's copy it and paste it in our VS Code. Let's keep another file, method population dot java. So now let's remove our own old code and paste out the new code. So wait, yeah, let's paste out the new code and let's run it. And here we see a simple output, registered Joe for course math 01. And yes, we have successfully completed the four codes, and thank you for watching.